Oh, I wanna be wrapped up in the arms of a woman. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, it's a brother Bolo VNR. We are here for another one. You know, Tom TAVARES FINSON made some statements recently. And, you know, say, Talk Your Mind TV come for him like how him come for the PNP. Not my word. Not my word, ladies and gentlemen. Not my word. And I mean, say so. Tom TAVARES FINSON saying come for the PNP. So, I am sure he knew that when him stir up the antsness was going to respond. You understand? So anyway, I gave my response on my platform yesterday. You know, I pretty much debunked the claims that he was claiming. But the way how Talk Your Mind TV do his thing is a little bit different. I had a lot of laughs, and I'm sure you will as well. If you're not subscribed to Talk Your Mind TV, I don't know what you're doing. You probably should just do that right now. Hold on, stop that. You guys should definitely go ahead and subscribe to Talk Your Mind TV. Real talk. Real talk. But remember, just line up my man, what do you call it now? What is TikTok? How you guys doing this morning? Good morning. Remember to double tap the screen, ladies and gentlemen, to hit the like button here. Feel free to engage in the comment section. It is encouraged. Remember that the donation link is pinned at the top or bottom of the comment section. Deb, how you doing, love? Good morning to you. Good to see you in the chat, love. Hope all is well. Hope all is well. Talk Your Mind TV. Hey, this is a laugh to my week. Alright, that's how we start off the show, cause I tell you, this is educational and funny at the same time. And now, like, you know, Talk Your Mind TV, the film thing, you know, it's a university type of vibe, you know. Alright, Winnie Maid, how you doing? Good morning. Where say cool in the snow, Michigan? Oh my goodness. Hey. Winnie Maid say what this raw talking about? Winnie Maid ain't easy, you know. Big up yourself, Winnie Maid, big up. Alright, so what I'm gonna do now, I'm gonna play the audio. I want you guys to tell me if the audio is too loud or it's good. Alright, so we need the feedback. Alright. Listen to this.
Our next thing again. Blood clot, then try price me in a flower. Labor right try price me in a flower. Whole of Jamaican people there. All them whole labor right too. Because whole of William flower. Yeah man, remember good no man? All I'm not telling. Lion Pride. I saw the flower the name Lion Pride. And for them wicked up to today they to blood clot. You know see on Jones. How shit water Jamaican people are drink. All I'm not tell you right. Don't come.
Paid $50,000 to help free Judas.
The exact figure for the payment to the law firm was $49,912.62.
Just tell us, Mr. Prime Minister.
Alright, so that too loud, guys, or is it perfect? Let me know. Is it too loud or is it perfect? Please let me know in the comment section. Is the audio too loud or is it perfect? And big up everybody on TikTok. Remember to double tap the screen, share the live. Alright. It good? Alright, it good. It good on the phone there. What go on Winnie Maid how the audio sound? It good? Let me know, you know. Let's go. All right. I'm going to work with that one person who say it good. Because nobody else knows. It's just okay. All right. Let me turn you up a little bit. Because I realize, what me think is loud, you know, really register. On the, well, it but now, so me just I'm going to play it then because I say it good and it's okay. All right, let's continue.
$912.62.
Just tell us, Mr. Prime Minister, who paid the $50,000 US?
I can't recall it was party funds.
The first set of explosions that I heard on that particular day was coming from in the vicinity of Levy Path, Chang Avenue, Derrick Path section, within that vicinity.
Right.
And each time those devices fell to the ground, the whole place was just shaking.
When you said these devices fell to the ground, you saw these devices fall to the ground?
No.
What you saw? Tell us what you saw. You heard these loud explosions, and then what you saw?
When I heard the explosion, from where I was there, this is the wall.
Okay.
So when I climb up now to look over the wall, I can look down. I can see sections of Chang Avenue, sections of Levy Park.
Which wall is this now?
No, this is the wall that is separating adjoining houses then.
From your house to the adjoining house?
Yes.
Yeah, so you look over that wall?
Yeah, and I can see sections on Chang Avenue and down Levy Park.
Yes, and did you see anything when you looked?
Yes.
What you saw?
Well, I saw Marjorie Hines, I saw Bojan Rochester, and I saw Carl George Henry lying in the road.
Walker says he noticed they had received injuries from the explosions and they were crying out for help. He said another explosion then occurred in his neighbor Michael Williams' yard.
Michael's yard is not, what would I say now, concrete. It's not concrete.
Yeah.
His yard is merely dirt.
Yeah.
So when the device fell to the ground.
You saw the device fall to the ground?
No, I heard it.
Yes.
So I'm standing in my yard now.
Yes.
Then a lot of dirt and stone just rise up in the air. Start to hit me in my face. So then I ran out of the yard now onto Bustamante Highway, across the building where I saw Michael. Then I told him what happened.
Where was Michael at that time?
He was on Bustamante Highway.
Yes, you told him what happened?
I saw him in front of building 42.
How he appeared to you when you saw him?
I think when I told him what happened, he was in total shock. He did not say a word to me when I explained what had happened.
Walker said after explaining to Williams he attempted to enter his own home when it was hit.
In order for me to get inside my house, I have to therefore open a grill first. Then I'll have to open the door afterwards to go inside.
So you did that? You opened the grill and...
No, I didn't get a chance to open the grill, sir.
Okay.
So you're going to do that?
Yeah, I was about to do that.
Yes, and what happened?
When I heard something flying through the tree.
Where's your tree now? Tree in your yard?
No, the ackee tree in my yard.
Yes.
Fly through the tree, boom, on top of the roof.
The roof of your house?
Yeah.
Yes.
So after that happened, I ran out again, shot still firing all over.
Yes.
Then I went over to my other neighbor's house.
What's the name of that neighbor?
I don't know her right name, but I know her as Chinny.
Chinny?
Yeah.
She's not Chinese?
No.
Okay. Yes, and you reached over there?
Yes, sir.
And what happened?
Well, I was there for roughly 4 days. Then...
Well, before you went over to Chinny's house, did you know anything about your house?
That is the work of the Labour right. And the only party throw bomb from helicopter upon them citizen. But in a stop there, I want to listen to this.
Coral Gardens was part of a larger property. This property was the site of both small-scale farming by Rastafarians, as well as the ambitions of landlords and government officials who hoped to convert the area into a tourist destination. The government and landlords saw the Rastafarians as an obstacle to their goal of repurposing the property for tourism. In one such incident in 1961, police attacked Rudolph Franklin, shooting him 6 times in the stomach and leaving him for dead. Following a violent altercation at a gas station in Montego Bay, Jamaican police and military forces detained Rastafarians throughout Jamaica, killing and torturing many on April 12, 1963, which is Good Friday. The Prime Minister of Jamaica at the time, Alexander Bustamante, gave an order to bring in all Rastas, dead or alive. Police and military forces entered working-class neighborhoods and Rastafari encampments is unknown, but estimates suggest it was at least 150 individuals that were a target of the police because they wore dreadlock.
2 times this around, the JLP kill off the citizen them, And I go play one next video with Dagpa father-in-law. You know who is Dagpa father-in-law? Black Beauty, where you big up yourself. You don't know who a Dagpa father-in-law? Tom Tavares FINSON. It is so ironic how this, what I call him, notorious gunman, Dagpa, went to bed with Tom Tavares FINSON daughter. This known killer and Tom Tavares daughter in a relationship. There's nothing wrong with that. So I wonder if Dagpa was doing killing for the Jamaica Labour Party and him killing, him do as much killing and them just want to get rid of him. So they just get rid of him. It is so ironic. This guy here, Tom Tavares FINSON, come on national TV and I talk one whole heap of shit out of him out. And I'll now, come explain how comes Dagpa reaching a film family. Amazing Grace we are dealing with, Patrick we are dealing with, Marsha we are dealing with, Godson we are dealing with, Dedra Monsieur, Bobo Monsieur. How comes Dagpa reaching a your family, Tom Tavares FINSON? Come answer me.
PNP.
Listen to this.
Are you me come about,
And see, I'm not going to come about PNP. I'm going to come about you too. Because you're the main of parliament to talk about Longborough Brown if you draw your tongue, So I never know say your tongue make for man dry it. I come about you too,
Every time the Jamaica Labour Party look about the progress of this country, want to take bad mind and koro and mash it up.
When I hear them booyah politics with this clown I come with about bad mind and koro. Are you remember, are you the koro? If you know what we used to refer as koro, you wouldn't use that word. Look at koro looking bridging. If you didn't know one time we use the word, and everything if you take up, and everything and every word is we use if you take it up, Because some of the word might show insult upon you. So everything you hear we say, you have to run with, because some of them literally show insult upon you. Because our term of koro, you would be a koro. So yourself, yeah, of course, you need to come tell Jamaican how comes this known killer, notorious gunman, Dagpa, coming at your family.
1923 and began to work with the UNIA and ran as a councillor for the Kingston and St. Andrew Corporation. Marcus Garvey, Norman Manley sent him to prison and run him out of Jamaica. When Edward Seaga named Marcus Garvey the first national hero of Jamaica and brought his body to Jamaica, PNP go up a National Heroes Park and mash it up.
We have to stop it, we have to stop it, we have to stop it. We don't want no pirate. Because set nothing in this. You think we want no pirate? No agent of the dark world, because set no rules and all that. You know, see I got a pirate. See I got agendas just because mash up Jamaica and Una continue it. Koro, you look koro.
Every time the Jamaica Labour Party begin to check progress in this country, the People's National Party use bad mind and koro and smash it up.
But the things that we could allow now for 8 or 1 thief for money and we just make it slip past the gun, so we have to stop it. Of course we bad mind. Then if 8 or 1 can thief taxpayer money, we know just bad, we must bad mind, you know. Remember, una hope money and get una still a thief taxpayer money. Of course people will catch bad mind. And that cause what a killing in Jamaica. Because una take everything for yourself and una spread it. So the youth them catch bad mind amongst each other and start fight each other because una alone and broke bread amongst each other. So we have to catch bad mind. You see Andrew when him end up with 28 bank account. How much bank account you have? How much bank account you have? Because all you do, you know, it just take one hold the money off a Vibes Cartel case, you know. All you do is just bleed Vibes Cartel pocket. So you have koro. It take the Dan, Isaac Buchanan, will make you, the DPP, and all that look like rubbish. So you need to go and answer how comes dog power reaching your family. You have your son-in-law, notorious killer. How this notorious killer end up with the daughter? Was it a sacrifice you have to make? Was this a sacrifice you have to make to the people them who want to serve? You have to give up something. So by giving up something, your daughter have to sleep with a notorious killer in return of your position and the things them where you might get, the things them where they might give you. Could this be a ritual, a sacrifice you have to make? Give up your daughter for your career. That's dog part end up in your family and you know some a notorious killer. You know that. So your son-in-law was a notorious gunman in Jamaica where kill people till a police have end up killing him. Your son-in-law. So what are you talking about, Koro?
Wickedness. When Bustamante was arrested by the British and put in up our camp, the People's National Party conspired with the English to keep Bustamante, the founder of the...
Then Bustamante a criminal, like making a criminal get locked up, you know. A criminal get locked up just like how Andrew and his son get locked up. And if you are part of the illicit aid, you will get locked up too. Because you can't use the thief with money and pay on the way without a problem, you know. Now, by the things, you never use the thief with money and pay on the way without a problem. So, phone and lock up days is coming. Because you know the PNP around for lock up people for corruption. It been happen from them time and nothing now going to stop it from happening now.
Jamaica Labour Party in our park camp. When Jamaica moved towards independence in 1962, the People's National Party said, no, we don't want independence. Join federation with Barbados, Trinidad.
But Jamaica not get independence. So we don't want the likes of you if you talk about independence in our country, my boss. It is a taboo for the likes of you talking about independence for a melanated being a people. No, it is, no, we're not going to have it. You know if you mention nothing about independence out of your mouth, my brother. it is unacceptable for you to mention anything but independence out of that mouth of yours. Yeah? Yeah.
That and St. Vincent, Bustamante said no, freedom and independence for the people of Jamaica. Every time the people turn to the Jamaica Labour Party for progress, the People's National Party take bad mind and corra and try and stop it.
Oh yeah, Andrew wants to talk about bad mind. And the only bad mind I show up amongst Uno. Uno shows on a bad mind, you know. When you say Uno, boy, I don't know. It come like it hold on one bunch of cokehead. It come like Uno also one bunch of stacky. You not stacky? Something wrong with you? Now Uno come about bad mind. What are you talking about? Eh? House lizard. What are you talking about? In house lizard?
Embarrassing. The People's National Party declared a state of emergency and locked up hundreds of labor rights.
Yeah, and I tell you one time, Babsy Granger, Colonel Charles get locked up.
Funny,
of course. A criminal alone get locked up.
Oh my God, that is
so we don't have to do criminal activity and I get locked up and I serve my boss. So the People's National Party lock up criminal once. And Mark Golden gonna lock them up again because Andrew wanna can't escape it. And the other 7 can't escape it either. So we don't know how we are gonna work it out.
And rape the democracy of this country. And they have a nerve to come and talk to you about democracy.
Yeah.
In 1990, when the country was going on quite fine, Mr. Patterson come with FINSON and mash up Jamaica again.
Andrew has come now with SSL and mash up Jamaica. And the FINSON we are talking is dopey story. So no mention because we all know Siaga response to FINSON downfall.
Dopey story that.
We all know that. So FINSON outdated. Talk about SSL. We are labor right. We are a labor right. I run SSL and acquire labor right. I run SSL. Labor right. Thief you see in both money for run election and buy vote. Labor right. So you come talk about things that come out stink. Talk about SSL. Dog pa father-in-law. Talk about SSL. Talk about.
Oh my God. No, sir.
That is funny, honey. That's funny. Oh my God, that is funny.
People do remember.
Hey y'all, please remember to hit the like button. I know y'all come in sometimes and y'all forget, but the main thing, man, y'all gotta hit the like button, man, and share the live stream. Come on now, stop playing. Support. The like button is free, heard?
About SSL. Talk about SSL. How? You afraid to mention SSL out of your mouth? How? I'm not too guilty to mention to even say SSL. Piece of shit bag. SSL is one of the biggest crime ever happened in Jamaican history. What you afraid to talk about SSL? Look how the labor right them do Usain Bolt. Laugh with him and stab him in the back. The labor right them thief Usain Bolt money till his father Fred Penny and dead. Talk about that thing out. House lizard, talk about that. Talk about how Andrew is your boss. Get one empty account just to bail out one portion of SSL money to buy vote and run election. Talk about that. When Andrew come out and say he don't have no dealing with SSL, and then the next month after that, he said he have dealing with SSL for 2021. Talk about this thing, my brother. Don't talk about FINSON when we know Siaga the downfall of FINSON. We don't need to release the report them and start shut or shut up and think mouth. Is either not gonna release the full report and all that and how these things go, I'm gonna shut up and suck good mouth. Here? Dog bar father-in-law. How comes out you have gunman, notorious gunman, as your stepson, as your son-in-law? Talk about that.
Every time the Jamaica Labour Party begin to make the country progress, them take bad mind and Korokoro and try and mash it up. But it will not work. They took Andrew Holness to court about national identity card for people.
Yeah, the NIST. We don't want to sell the people them information to the highest bidder. And it is why the court strike it out? Because it did violate the people them right. Why the court struck? Remember the court that have split justice, you know. Why the court struck it out? Because the court said this thing of fuckery. So for a long time I don't want to trap the people them in Jamaica to the people them who want to serve. See, I got tried and fail. Bruce Golden come in, he never stayed too long. Andrew Holness come in and say him can get the job done, but he lying. I lie him I tell. This is bigger than him. Because the ancestors them will never I'll make Andrew Holness triumph over me.
That's one thing me sure about, this bigger than him. You understand? Way bigger than him. No doubt about it. You feel me, David? We got the people them on the live. I see what going on over here, so. The people them on TikTok, when I go and tap up the screen, man. Only some mean with the double tap. Only some mean with the double tap. Come on now, man. Let me see what going on YouTube. Let me see what going on. Alright, me still need, the likes them need to go up, people. The likes them need to go up. All you have to do is double tap the screen 2 times with your finger. It's very easy. 2 taps, boop, on YouTube, and that is it. Kind of more complicated on TikTok still. TikTok have to do a little more work. But double tap the screen, ladies and gentlemen. Now, the views and opinions of Talking My TV is not necessarily that of my own. I'm going to put out that disclaimer. But most of the things that I talk are just facts. You feel me? I say, people, go do the research about the needs, please. The NIST in its original form was one of the most unconstitutional violations of any government ever in the history of Jamaica. Alright? You know what Andrew Holness is suing the Integrity Commission for? Claiming that his constitutional rights was violated in privacy. And the NIST would have exposed every single one of us and made us vulnerable as citizens of Jamaica. And whether they knew what they were doing or not, either way, it's a travesty to have leadership that, 1, don't know what they was doing, or 2, know exactly what they were doing, and they were actually putting us and our information in jeopardy. Right? Your medical history, everything would have been exposed and up for sale to the highest bidder. You know what that means? You know what somebody can do to you with your private information? They can literally steal an identity or worse. So this government that we have right now, some of the things them, that's why I said, TAVARES is ignoring the key issues. You get what I say? He is ignoring the key issues, ladies and gentlemen, of what is actually going on in Jamaica. They don't want to address SSL. There's a lot of other issues that they don't want to address. The constitutional reform and the way they're going about it. They want to take out the impeachment out of it. Impeachment means that, you know, people can get locked up. You guys should know that based off what happened with Trump. They were trying to impeach Trump and lock him up. Impeachment is not off the table in the United States. So why would the government of Jamaica presently, the JLP, right, under Andrew Warner's leadership, would want to take out impeachment out of the Constitution? Why would he want to do that? Is that a government that, Joe, good day, how you doing? Is that a government that you would think that wants to be held accountable? That don't sound like one government that wants to be held accountable. That sounds like a government that wants to do what they want to do without any checks and balances. That sounds like a dictatorship. And that is very dangerous, ladies and gentlemen. There's no dictatorship that I know that's a good government. I don't know one. It's straight oppression of the people, period. You understand? Oppression of their will. Not even God don't oppress our will. And God is the only one that has the authority to even, with sovereignty, to even waive the will that he gave you in certain instances, right? To push you to get his will to be done. God's will oversees our will. Zine? And that's just the truth. But outside of God, nobody else has that leverage. God made us. The government never made us. The government never created us. The government never give us life. The government don't give us life continuously. The ability to breathe. The government don't allow our organs to function. Right? They don't have that right to that power over us. And the sooner you guys wake up and realize what the hell is going on, it will be better for you and all of us. It is time for us to unite, ladies and gentlemen. You understand? Like I said, I personally debunked the foolishness that Tom Tavares FINSON was saying. Oh, another thing that he brought up. If you don't know who Dagpa is, all you have to do is do a little bit of research. It is alleged that Dagpa is the son-in-law for Tom Tavares FINSON. Whatever that means, you guys have to figure that out. This man is supposed to be he's a lawyer. Tom Tavares is a lawyer. He holds a lot of hats. If you guys don't see something funny about a known criminal being with his daughter allegedly, I don't know what to tell you. Whatever that means is whatever it means. You understand? There's just a lot of funny things happening with this JLP government and the people in it. All of them just have something that's like make your eyebrow go up and you look on them side, you're like, huh? What the hell is going on? You feel me? So, talk your mind funny, talk your mind was asking some questions, right? So, yo, it's not funny, but you have to take bad things with jokers them saying at Jamaica, yeah, man, because when they put it on your brain, it's like, yo, what kind of foolishness is this? Your head start to hurt you. But let's continue.
He's to go corner youth, yeah. Who's a person at Chimmy and go dash outside toilet. The ancestors them will never, and the creator will never make this to go thief in bridge in a triumph over it. Mother Gaia, Mother Earth, I can make we live to see. I just a big nose alone and print through the bar cell. You must be mad. You don't think so when I can get Jamaica? You don't know why to America? Because Labour Party is an American gang created by Siaga and CIA back in the days now. You don't know American gang operating in Jamaica.
Oh my God, that is funny.
And not quiet.
Can use one card to go to the bank and do them business and then take the government to court over it. No, we are...
No, you see, that brother being a lawyer, me really have a look on him more than sideways now because he might create an impression to the people say somehow the People's National Party stopped the progress. What they call progress is violating the constitutional laws. I don't know, as a lawyer, aren't you supposed to uphold the constitutional laws of Jamaica? Isn't the constitutional law supposed to be like something that you revere? That says a lot. DJ Neil, big up yourself. That says a lot. DJ Neil, are you a female? What the hell going on with this picture, man? Oh no, sorry, my bad. I see the picture now. Lord have mercy. DJ Neil say true. No, brother. You need to go do your research. The Constitution was being violated, right? The way how the Jamaica Labour Party presented the bill to make the needs, and I'm not taking no goddamn needs, no matter how them fix it, because I know it's a devil system that them are coming with. You need to put JLP in front of that message there. We just said a while ago, because all the history shows that the JLP, boy, them have a bad rep all the way through, from Carl Gardner incident to the rest of them, buckle bomb people house, Siaga carrying guns in our country and create garrison, and forever have political tribalism and Jamaicans are killer. Siaga responsible for whole heap of death, you know. All when God look for him to blows and skirt, when judgment day come and God look for him and look for female child, dripping of blood, you know. Siaga and the CIA responsible for whole heap of death in Jamaica up to this day right now, you know, because they must see them plan from them the time they, you know. I come down till now, you know. And that a facts, you know. And them create the gun culture in Jamaica, you know. You understand? I mean, if them that is well documented, go do your research. And if you say a lie, I tell one more time, I block you. Because we have the evidence to that. Go look on the CIA paper them where name Trump released the other day. They might tell you what them do. You understand? They told you what they did to destabilize Michael and Norman Manley back in the day. Right? He told you about the CIA involvement. And I ask you, tell me, and ask that you're out about life. You tell especially that one more time I block you from a page. Out of you think someone come on this and come talk foolishness? I don't have time for that. Don't stir up the antness. Don't come over here and talk foolishness, because I wasn't going to go there. But I will go there if I have to. I hurt no feelings with the truth. You understand? Siaga do that. Siaga involved in that. He is a CIA operative. Him and Reagan did communicate. Yeah, and we all know Reagan's reputation already. Right? All of these things are well documented. The CIA is a wicked entity. Right? And then on Jamaica alone, they do it too. They do it to other countries as well. The CIA had a base in Jamaica that was so large. The Eventide home when them burn down. We find out that them do it. They bomb them when they use and kill off old people in it. That the chemical they had them alone at the time. Special operatives alone did have them the bomb. That the fire there, when it start burn, it just burn fast. Kill off the poor people in it. Cut off the phone lines so they couldn't call for no fire truck. Hundreds of people dead. Eh? You know why I'm going down the list of wickedness where them people are involved in this country against the people of Jamaica's human rights? More than 100 Rasta in a Carl Gardner incident. The man said, go for them dead or alive. Huh? What you talking about? More than human rights violation where the JLP is involved in. What you talking about? They have a history of this, and see you know the police them in a them time you know. Look how much people the police them kill off, and them come talk about 80% of those are justified. Who determined that? And why should we and why should we trust that? These are some of the key issues. A man like TAVARES, who is a lawyer, should be concerned about and addressing. You understand? And looking to fix, but none of them, all of them stand behind the foolishness. All of them stand behind the foolishness. Eventide fire. It was so sad. Nana Sweet Pea. It was so sad. How people can wicked so. Huh? When they look on a man like what him name, with the brother they name where they were born up in a prison, where they have them ticket. Where the bad man name where used to roll, I think he used to be Siaga bodyguard. What him name again? The black brother there. Me talk about way back. With me hear whole heap of stories. Me hear some a big extension clip and him and I walk around and he don't have a license. And them thing are going on in a Jamaica under the Jamaica Labour Party. Where you say it is widely known that them are the bad man party. Where you say? Eh? Talk to me nice, Jim Brown. The story around Jim Brown in a town, if you're there in the street in a Kingston, and you know, everybody know that the story about Jim Brown. Yeah, everybody know that story about Jim Brown. So what are we talking about? What are we talking about really? Don't come in here, man, and come chat no foolishness in that section, man. Over here, so we are stand pan truth. You hear that? Truth we are stand pan. We don't have no reason to tell no lie pan nobody. This is the age of information. The historical facts is out there. You understand? For you to go and do your research. So if you want to continue to be one dunce, you understand, or be ignorant, you can continue. That is your objective, to continue and be a dunce and be ignorant, right? And be fooled by partisan politics. That is your opinion. What go on ABR News TV? I love how you burn fire, you know, man. I love how you burn fire early pandemic, you know. You understand? Yeah. And people make sure to go check out ABR News TV, you know. Yeah, man. Go check her out, man. She at work. I'm like the early morning stuff then what she do. Although sometimes I sleep, see me. Sometimes I have to go catch back all the replay. While me at work, I just catch all the replay. But what me I say, this government, this party have a dark history in Jamaica, and it's not a good history. Right? Me don't know how. Listen, me feel link you. You have to talk up that IC letter. Oh yeah. Me have to deal with the IC letter with you because it's extensive. But when me I say, this party have a dark history, and we cannot act as if Islin, big up, thanks for hitting the light button. We can't act as if the history does pass. We are seeing remnants of that DNA of the Jamaica Labour Party rearing its ugly head where the police are concerned. We're not concerned about the amount of people the police them are unalive. In a 3.5 months, oh, we're not concerned and a phone to pick the dead. And then we're not going to do after that. We're not going to single by yourself, try to go against the police. And now the cycle of criminality continue because of retaliation. That is why, that is not the way to go, ladies and gentlemen. The right way to go is for us as Jamaicans to unite, whether they are PNP or Labour right. Understand, when they go to the hospital, them not going to ask you for your JLP ID. When they go to the hospital, them not going to ask you for your PNP ID. When the police them see you, them not going to tell me, them not going to say, give me your JLP ID or PNP ID. And a perfect example of that is the Althea Lane story. She's a prominent person, well known, and her son was violated by the police years ago. I think it was 2012. And she had to take them to court. When they found out in the moment that it was her son, they wanted to let him go. And she said, no. She said, you guys are just about to lock him up and process him. Process him. You understand? She never used her privilege to get him out of the situation because she understands her humanity, right, and her character understood the assignment. The assignment was to expose the nonsense and the modus operandi of the JCF and the JDF, where they profile young men especially and target them. I saw a video on Panaja TV of our old video. The man said the YUH youth come out of yard, look out and get back in him yard. And the police them coming at the man yard at about say it looks suspicious. So hold on. A young man can look out, see danger, and return back in him yard, and them say that is suspicious. Let me tell you something. The way how things are going right now, it means if certain police operation are going and me can go the other way, me I go the other way. Me I turn around and turn back in the next direction. That is how bad the reputation of the police are right now in Jamaica. Me can tell you that. It is so bad that the JFJ is about to go out and protest with placards, Jamaicans for Justice, the JCJ, right now, JFC, Jamaicans for Justice, yeah, Jamaica, JFJ. Them ready for go protest on behalf of the people of Jamaica that have been analyzed by the police. But we are sitting around comfortable, right? In the darkness and the wickedness, we're sitting around comfortable. What can go so? What can go so? Well, let's continue. Ian say, labor rights will always be labor rights. Them can't change. And it's so sad. All when them know the truth, they need to break themselves from the spell. It is so sad. I'm telling you, them are going to get rid of me now. And them are going to get rid of me now. Uno say them a fight them one another. Uno say Pastor Peter Chambers' prophecy a come to pass. The kingdom is eroding right in front of our very eyes, ladies and gentlemen. No matter how you say them whole meeting, and Andrew only start this and talk that. They are who they are. Like and share the video with people. Like and share the video.
Trying to make a parish to improve the lot of the people of Portmore and them.
Oh, yeah, this yo, how this? Yo, John Star, the man really talk about the chronism of Portmore becoming a parish. Them really still try to sell the people them say that was something that they were trying to do to benefit Portmore. They were trying to benefit themselves in the next election to get some advantage. Them full of shit like crap to blow us out.
Make some melanin for your body. Try to get some melanin for these days when I come, because you're going to need it. Go focus on how you can get some melanin. You need to start worrying about some melanin. It's looking more fun now. All of these money will not pile up and you're not going to be able to spend it. You're not going to need melanin to survive the days ahead. Let's try to see if we can get some melanin.
End up in a courthouse. Every time the government, the Jamaica Labour Party government seek progress of the country, them take bad mind and koro and try and mash it up. But it will not work. Mr. Chairman. Mr. Chairman, listen, hold on, listen me good. I hear such man when him see the poll last month. Hear me now? Such man when him see the poll last month, him go send me and look at Hobby man.
Shed your ass about when you see poll, you see. This poll I try to put out to make it look like I'm not doing something. I'm afraid to set a date for the election. What kind of poll you talk about? I must say the poll when you get up at one place where you go, where the people them dry your tongue. You say long burn dry your tongue, you know. So anyway you get your tongue dry, I just say you get poll. Anyway you get your tongue dry, I just say you get poll. Which poll? If you poll them on happy people when you put out to make it look like you do something. Don't think we're stupid.
Oh my God.
Don't think we're stupid. I did look at emergency meeting, I want to get ready, when Andrew calling and say we have left on the phone. And this is the result when I come now, I go on like on fire. Remember on a bamboo fire, on a blaze up and burn out a long time. On a blaze up and burn out from 2020. On a blaze up and burn right out from 2020.
Hi Nero, what are you doing?
On a bamboo fire, be hatches left. And fire can catch and be enough hatches. If you don't know about wood fire and have a clear the hatches, we fire can catch again. When I have a clear the
Nero, big up yourself. Hey, you're not far from there, no?
hatches out of the fire bed. When the fire bed packed with too much hatches, try light it again and say,
Rasta, big up.
when I have to use the look of fire tip, I haul out the hatches there. And I set it fresh, new. Sorry to say still. When time Mark going to become the Prime Minister, that is the last end of JLP party. If you don't believe me, tell Montague if you go down and dead uncle grave and ask him, over man uncle, tell Montague if you go down and visit him or in dead uncle graveside and make your uncle tell him say, I did the last labor right in Jamaica. Tell Montague if you go ask him uncle. He carry some white rice and one flask of rum. Go around anywhere in Uncle Berry, Oberman one, and go ask him and he will tell him, say, at the last labor right party in Jamaica, there's no more labor right to come back.
The Obia man say,
Remember, Siaga, Andrew and Babsy Green, them known for deal with revivalists and other business. The PNP, the People's National Party, is not a party who associate themselves with Obia. We know that the Labour Party deal with Obia. So when they come now, and just because I don't have nothing, when I keep meeting, heading to our election, and I don't have nothing constructive to talk with the people who come and tell the story.
Exactly.
This shitbag, you know, said them a campaign for election and don't have nothing constructive to tell the people then come away and make up story.
No, think about that, ladies and gentlemen. Just think about that for a minute. That part enough. Them subject and campaigning to blame in the PNP and them not have nothing to say to the people them what they have done for the people and for the country. And you know, when Andrew make a statement the other day, let me see, I think I apologize to the player. And I said to myself, wow. I said to myself, wait a minute. He really does say that a while ago? But that you want to tell you what we think about the statement before we make you hear the statement. What do you want to listen?
These shitbag, say they want third term. Don't have nothing to tell the people them. But why not tell the people them say Andrew Willis an investigation? Why not tell the people them Andrew Willis can declare an asset? Why not tell the people them what it is somebody in a parliament a thief if you is not one? These are the things you have to tell the people them if you don't want, if you not ready for election. You don't tell you what the thief them. If you're not ready for election, you not come with gimmicks. This is the JLP comedy show. The JLP comedy show with a bunch of clowns with Andrew Willis as the head clown. This is the circus. We come here and come like the circus left one replica. Only it's a circus.
Me nah lie still, you know. You really come like one circus with you, know. A clown show business, there are people that nobody will take seriously. If you say, it really sad say, them in the position of leadership, it's embarrassing, it really is embarrassing. But anyway, I think I the audio this. Let me segue to that audio, listen to this.
Listen to it.
There is a false view that it is the PNP who started Portmore. And then they say, make a claim, and never can. And when they power, their power, they don't know what. There is a fall of the feet. It was simple. Housing estates, meaning it was joined to Kingston because the people would live here and work in Kingston. That is why the Causeway Bridge, you remember the Causeway Bridge, was so critical to connect Portmore to Kingston. And as Portmore evolved, even the very PNP realized that Portmore needed its own local governance, that you could not depend wholly and solely on the St. Catherine municipal government to administer the unique and peculiar administrative needs of Portmore. And instead of going the full way, which it was their intention, they created a municipality, which is not quite clear because some parts of Portmore can vote for the mayor and they fall in another municipality. But the reason why they created the municipality is because Portmore started to evolve into its own community with its own economy. So instead of most people going to work in Kingston, you have a lot of people now who work and live and retire in Portmore.
What can go so?
Yo, we say I want to see Andre Fields. They don't say, to be honest with you, another order they want to play. It's an order where you must say, how do you fight? Hold on. Let me see. 29. Now go back to that. Hold on. Let me see if I
Hear this, yeah. Hear this, yeah.
And that strength that you give me, that is what carries me through the difficult times, please, the hard times, the trying times, because this job is not an easy job.
people, the man that confess him under pressure. You hear the man say, I'm not even going to address the Portmore thing because it's a foolish matter. But you hear the man that say, listen to this.
This job, it might look like a glamorous job.
So Andrew, when they run off your mouth, from PJ Patterson, we are in the country for 18 years. When they run off your mouth from all the other leaders them like PNP, you pressure like you know. They think it is just easy to maintain fiscal discipline and to grow the economy at the same time. I hope you have a more I hope you give Portia to some more respect and Dr. Peter Phillips and the rest of them. I hope you give them some more respect because the government destroyed the relationship with IMF and the Mama P have to come fix it. And now you and your government is reaping the benefits of that relationship being fixed after several IMF tests was done. And now you know say in a easy Andrew.
But this job is about being strong and active for you.
You're not strong and active for the Jamaican people. Because this this additional tax way Trump put on Jamaica and still tell us to send the Cuban doctor them. What are you talking about, jellyback?
You know already.
Jellyback, big nose jellyback. What are you talking about?
You know already.
And I tell you this, the people of Portmore, that I continue to be your strong and active leader.
Send back for the Cuban doctor them. Like how Trump put on this additional tax. Send back for the Cuban doctor them since he's a strong leader.
Natalie, big up.
A head feel like cash out. There's no thing when you're lychee, head feel like lychee.
Sefu Francis, big up. Me there I know respect. Hey Natalie, thanks to the follow here, mama. Guys, just tap up the screen for me now. when you guys are watching the videos, guys, if you don't hit the like button, YouTube is not going to send out the video to other people. You understand what I'm saying? You guys have to hit the like button. No excuses. Get a device and hit the like button if you're watching and you're supporting the platform. It is free. We have 40 people that watch on YouTube. Over here, so how much people there, so? Not even know. 23, 13 people that watch for Bolo VNR clips. The people on TikTok are doing an amazing job for hitting the like button. Thank you guys so much for your support. Right? Andel McNabb, Wagwan, big up yourself, you know. Consistent supporter when I'm on live over here. Guys, tap up the screen. All you have to do is double tap the screen with your fingers. One finger, double tap. Boop, boop. Just quick. Toop, toop. Tap up the screen 2 times, hit the like button, man. Don't make it look so bad, man. Mighty God. I'm not asking you to donate. I'm not begging you to donate. You understand? I'm not telling you if you go in your pocket and take out no money. Or go in your bank account and donate anything. The like button is free, guys. It is free. I don't know if there's a language barrier for the people that's watching and then just like to listen. Like to listen to a Jamaican speak. Maybe that's what's going on. But I definitely need to find my audience because this don't look good. Let me share my live, yeah. Let me share my live. I need my people over here, so this don't look good at all. Them people are not hit the like button. Them people are... Alright, back to the live. Now, hopefully my people can come over here and we get the likes them going. See it there? All the haters then drop off our live, you know. Then drop off our live, me tell you. Be haters over here watch me. And now hit the like button. Andel McNabb, big up. Watch it. More haters drop off our live a while ago. Man, good riddance here, man.
And you can see the strength of the Jamaica Labour Party.
Yeah, man. This gas is on a strengthless and a weak. Fish out of water.
Thank you, Andel.
You don't have nothing to say to the people, my boss. You run out of steam.
I tell you.
It's a bamboo fire. You run out of steam, my boss.
Right now, I confess to them, done, you know. Man, I talk about this is not an easy job. I can't see them a speech, a concession speech, you know.
The clocks not work again. You can't trouble the barefoot thing, because the barefoot thing of a motor is not your style. And the clocks of the Vibes Cartel, you have to come with your original style. Too much knockoff.
Yeah.
Because everything will come with somebody else's thing and imitate. Come with something original. Come with something original, my boss. You come with dopey story. You come with dopey story. Leave that alone.
And you can see that for the first time in the history of Jamaica, the first time you have...
I want to take what you see and about money. And at this time, I want to spend so much money. For the first time in a Jamaica history, I want to do it to Labour Right Party with SSL. I want to do it, my boss.
Thank you for the gifts. Thank you for
the gifts. So there's no third term loading.
A government going to face the people, and we can campaign on our achievements.
Andrew, for honor scam people at SSL, that is not an achievement. That is a criminal activity. For you take charity money and go buy stocks and bond for your personal use, that is criminal activity.
Oh my God.
For you take NHT money and some other money go put in a SSL, that is criminal activity. What achievements are you talking about, Andrew? What is your achievement?
Oh my days.
Why, if you have an achievement, Andrew, why you coming and promise? Why you not campaign and promise? Why you not promise the people them to the third term of them? We're not going to deal with them. Why you not come with all these goodies I promise the people them?
Hot and spicy. What go on?
Why you never come with a real achievement? Like Zozo, like you thieving taxpayer money. Why you not come tell the people them the truth? Why you not tell the people them who are the 8 thieves since as you know one? Since as you know one of the thieves them, Andrew. Why you not tell Jamaica who are the 8 thieves?
I want good question that, you know. If you are not a crook, why would you be hiding crooks? Why would you be hiding persons that are thieves? Why would you have them in your party? Why would you appoint them to govern the people's tax dollars if them can't certify their assets? But wait, you can't certify your assets, so then you not have no leg for stand on. I understand. Birds of a feather flock together. I understand.
I put gag oil in the parliament. Why you put switch for the mic them in the parliament and give your thief in wife the button to control the mic them in the parliament? So when the MP them want to tell Jamaican people the real issue, why they put gag, why you muzzle parliament? Why you muzzle parliament? That's a Juliet Wallace of the hunger of every mic in a parliament. Are you right, Clark? Why you put muzzle in a parliament, thieving man? Ain't thieving man? And boy, you are going to look third term. For a big man thing, Andrew. My greatest wish of to see you behind the bar, no, my boss. My greatest wish, my G, of to see you behind the bar, I do hard labor. That's my greatest wish. When time I wish you come through, me now you do YouTube again.
Mighty God.
When time, when I see you behind the bar, me done with YouTube.
Yeah, them man, Yankee bless. Big up.
My job finished with YouTube. One time I see you go behind the bar. That's my greatest wish, my boss. Because instead of the things I'm going to talk, when you was the opposition leader, and if see, you go behind all of these words.
Yeah, I'm going to tell people say that are the greatest atrocity. That are the greatest crime Andrew Owners commit. The leading up to him winning the election, his whole campaign surrounded a man of integrity, a man that is going to clean up Jamaica, a man that is going to grow the economy, a man that is going to bring prosperity to the nation. That is what he campaigned upon. He campaigned upon throwing out the old way of politics and coming in with the new. And one of those key things was to have a fixed election. So the politician them can't hold nothing over your head. But right now, we see they have been moonwalking from the 100-day promise, from the day they made the 100-day promise. Up until now, to the point that Marlon Malawo Ford come out the other day and I talk about the elections is not constitutionally due in September, and according to the Constitution, big old fat lie she come tell, right? But Constitution not due September. When we find out that constitutionally it is due September 15th, and if they don't call it before that, the government is going to be dissolved. And what that means is for 3 months, we will not have any parliament. There's no government. There's no prime minister. There's no minister of security. There's no minister of nothing. September 15th, ladies and gentlemen, no mark down the date and count down. Because no matter what them do, no matter what them plan and God a wipe. God is in control. And time come. Me tell you, that was one of the most prophetic words where Mark Golding and his team ever utter out of their mouth. Time come. They not even understand when them say it. When them say time come, they not even they know what them did mean when them say that. But me I tell you this today. So that is a prophetic word. all lies will be exposed and there's nothing them can do about it. And that's why them have sleepless nights. You understand? Because them know so the writing is on the wall. Fire there must still them think a cold breeze. Let me tell you something, man. You see, God know how to talk to your conscience, you know. And each and every one of these people we see in the government, them conscience are bite them in a them quiet space. Remember me tell you that. Because them know what time it is. You think say no gunman a come for them? No. And God Almighty a come for them. And there, you see when God a come for you, and you mark, what you going to do? Where can you hide? Which rock you can go under? The rock where God make? People, all me I tell you say cover on yourself because them are going to try a bag of things. Them are going to try a bag of things because when you can't rat, you know, you can't blurt an animal, you know. A flight or a fright, you know, or a boat, you know. So them a plan, but you know, cover on yourself. Cover on yourself, man. Cover on yourself under the Most High. Let's continue.
And the worst and we are talking about my greatest wish my boss have to say behind the bar. No joke. No joke. You're very corrupted and I live in a denial with yourself. You're delusional, my boss. He's a madman. All of them thief in something away, you know. And for come now and cheat yourself in front of yourself. You have to be a madman. You're sick. You're sick, my boss. You're sick. You're a very sick man. I don't know what kind of sickness you have or the name of your sickness, but you're a very sick man and you need help. You need help.
To my friends here, gathered in front of the stage, and to those delegates.
Why you not tell the people them say I sold them to? The people that sent people to Jamaica, tell them say I sold them.
And listening, sitting quietly and listening to every word that is uttered. I am thankful and grateful for your continued support.
Andrew, you're not getting no support, my boss. I buy or not buy the people them they're in a pay on a pay feet. We know that. We know the money from the Andrew. But sure stage to not sure they don't have. If you have to pay the supporters them to come, Andrew, you have to talk in front of I paid crowd.
The political party.
Put on that.
I want to say to you
yeah, put on that
that all that we have achieved as a political party, it's because of you.
And what achievement may
government will have plans. Ministers will try to implement. But it is you that put the fire under the MP, that put the fire under the minister. It is you, the supporters of the party, who have been our greatest critic, that has kept us on our feet to ensure that when we come to face you for an election, we don't come to you with promises, we come to you with achievements. Family. They want to see and hear what the party is doing. And if the party isn't doing what they want, they make noise. And I know that that is the political organization that I have. So I don't need an opposition to hold me to account.
Yeah,
pause right there, son. And there's somebody you want to hear. Andrew Honest just said him no need an opposition to hold him to account. When you hear talking my TV say I'm a madman. No, he really gone for true now. At this point, I really feel like somebody needs to give him a psychiatric evaluation. Him figure say him in opposition to one time. Him figure say him did play the role of opposition. Him figured how he was behaving when he was opposition. So now him graduate from opposition. People don't realize how dangerous of a mentality that is. The man are telling you the quiet part out loud, you know. Andrew Owen's government does not respect the opposition. They want to eliminate the opposition, and when I say eliminate, the constitutional reform that they were proposing would have given the ruling party all the power and the other party zero power. They were trying to use the Constitution to remove any opposition out of them way so them can just do what they want to do. He is telling you that he is a dictator. That is my opinion based off the utterances. He is telling you that him only need the labor right them alone to hold him to account, that are the people them where him serve, will support him. He's telling you that he does not regard the rest of Jamaicans that don't support them. So if you're not a laborite, right? If you're not a supporter holding them feet to the fire, as him said, you're not relevant. Him not need you. Him not need no opposition. Him not need no PNP to come send up to him. Right? But Talking Mind TV did something expertly and drew up back in own words to kill him. Listen to this. Listen to this. May I go back quickly?
Don't need an opposition to hold me to account.
You're mad bomber ass like man. You're sick. The opposition duties to hold to account. Don't tell the people them now fuckery. The opposition duties to hold your accountable. The opposition duties to hold you accountable. Don't tell the people them now fuckery. Fuckery I tell them. The opposition leader duties to hold you fucking accountable. What kind of fuckery I tell the people them?
Straight madness.
So does everything you get up and just talk one up of fuckery? When you can't talk something constructive for once. Why not get up and talk this over madness? The opposition leader duties to hold you accountable for we.
Straight.
Because we can't, we can't come to parliament to come talk for ourselves. So that is why we have an opposition. So then they're in the parliament on behalf of they're in the parliament on behalf of themselves. Then they're in the parliament on behalf of we. So them are.
Alright, hold on there. May I go to some key pointers where the opposition hold the government accountable for we the people, because we were ignorant to what was going on. The NIST. If it wasn't for the People's National Party, I would put some respect for Mark Golding and the team name. If it wasn't for the People's National Party, ladies and gentlemen, we would be 75% back into slavery under the NIST when it was first rolled out. You want to hear me say a while ago, and it's not an exaggeration. We would be in a digital system. We would be forced in a digital system. Where you say dark on the screen? Alright, hold on there. We would be forced in a digital system, ladies and gentlemen. When we say the dark on the screen, can't get darker than that. We would be forced in a digital system, ladies and gentlemen, where you couldn't eat your food, you couldn't buy nothing, you couldn't pay your bills unless you took the NIST. And it would have been mandatory over a certain amount of time. Thank you so much, Wiz. It would have been mandatory in a certain amount of time, ladies and gentlemen. I just want you guys to understand you had no choice in the matter under the JLP. You had no choice. The way how they constructed that bill, after 3 years. You remember when the young man challenged Andrew Honest? Do you guys remember when the young man challenged Andrew Honest, ladies and gentlemen, about the NIST? And he got aggressive with the young man. And that young man is from an activist group, by the way. And they're still active. Big up to them. Make them continue to do the work. Because we need the young people them to stand up. You understand? And let their voices. We need everybody. This is a democracy. We need everybody to stand up and let their voices be heard. And we need to respect each other's voices. And we need to identify the truth when it's presented, and we need to move on in truth. And stop lying to the people. Whether you are a citizen or you're a politician, we need to stop lying to the people. And nobody is above reproach. Nobody is above correction. Right? Humble yourself. And that's another thing. That is a trait that this political party don't have. They don't have humility. They're arrogant. They are arrogant and they don't believe that they need an opposition. Ladies and gentlemen, that is a dangerous combination. All right? Thank you so much for the gifts, Wiz. Appreciate you, baby. Let's continue.
Have to hold them accountable and for we. So what kind of fuck we are telling people then? What kind of fuck we are telling people then? That is why I say you have to be a fucking madman. What do you mean by you don't want the opposition leader to hold you accountable? Who you want to hold you accountable? When you yourself not accountable, man. But you come like sitting around with you or something.
My political organization hold me and my ministers and MPs to account.
You're sick. You need to put in a mental institution. You're a very sick guy.
Big facts.
You is a very, very sick guy.
Big facts. Something wrong with
you? You must have done coke. Because the last time I checked, brother, this is out of your mouth, Now play with the people here, So either you're sick or you're on drugs. I want to listen to this.
People who make that kind of criticism don't understand media. You use all the forms of communication. And that is my job. My job is to bring to the public the political understanding of issues. I get a sense from Jamaicans that they like that there are some Jamaicans who want to make excuses for government failure. This is an ultimate failure of the government. It's a political issue. Make no mistake about it. From our perspective, the law gives the minister a duty to supervise, oversee, and regulate the petroleum industry. There is a failure in that. So I am not apologizing to anyone who thinks that in doing my job I'm politicizing. Of course, it is a political matter. And, one must also make the point. As it was in healthcare, we too face certain crises. We too face threats. But the Jamaica Labour Party political administration of the government did not have the results as the PNP had with Chick V and other threats and dead babies. Why is it that these things happen under the PNP administration and not under the Jamaica Labour Party administration? That's a different political administration. We have two different political views on how things should be managed.
The little things that makes a difference.
Yes.
When you clean the drains.
So I'm not going to make any apologies or give any...
Yeah, man, think you are talking about clean drain. You see drain them in Jamaica lately? All about the place, Kingston everywhere. Big up blouse and skirt, me and Swaby. Come clean up Kingston and St. Andrew Municipality. What a banger about drain.
succor to those people who would want to see
things that makes a difference.
Yes.
When you clean the drains.
So I'm not going to make any apology or give any succor to those people who would want to see the Labour Party keep quiet on important issues, political though they may be, but they do impact upon the quality of life that people live.
You know how ironic that statement is from coming from Andrew Honest back then. And when you look at the Jesse James Clark situation, what has been the response of the JLP anytime the PNP does exactly what he's saying? Raise issues that impact the quality of life of the people. Them try to muzzle them. Them try to discredit them claims. Right? Them ask them to retire and demand them to retire. Them even hold press conferences and go against the individuals that expose the bad governance of them. So Andrew Honest wanted to hold the PNP to a standard that he doesn't want the PNP to hold him to now that he's in power. What can go so? Huh?
Hey, who is this? Oh, man, is this?
Embarrassing.
We need some milk.
Hey y'all, please remember to hit the like button. I know y'all come in sometimes and y'all forget, but the main thing, man, y'all gotta hit the like button, man. And
Labour Party keep quiet on important issues. Going to make any apology or give any succor to those people who would want to see the Labour Party keep quiet on important issues, political though they may be, but they do impact upon the quality of life that people live.
So the PNP should not apologize for bringing up issues that impact the quality of life of the people. Don't apologize for it, PNP. You are well within your right, as Andrew Honest was at that point when he was talking about what he was talking about, to hold the government accountable when they are not doing right by the people. Yes? Good.
I make no apologies.
No apology.
People who make that kind.
So you want to hold the People's National Party accountable when you was the opposition leader. But you don't want the People's National Party to hold accountable. You want your little sheep them and your member of parliament hold you accountable. When you hold on a thief, you don't have to be a crooked, brother.
Make it make sense.
You have something have to wrong with you.
Something wrong with you, brother.
Think like this.
Yeah.
Something have to wrong with you.
True.
But more you listen to this, yeah.
The greatest.
And I see a response. The domestic work up on people.
Now go back here, son.
Thomas, and if I know.
Come out and a fight for not go behind the bars.
Yeah, man, right there, son.
The circus left one replica. Only is a circus club.
Odin, what's up, baby?
Serious.
Odin, what?
We see the labor right, them do a fight for gap.
Odin, where you going with? Wanna deal with? Wanna make me know if the volume too loud enough, people now to make me know. You understand? Make me know the quality of the audio, car. You know, me a multi-stream, so me I use the speaker to disseminate the information, yes? Alright, let's continue.
A prison. That's all them I do. I beat up them gum cause they don't want to go to prison. Cause two of them so fucking corrupt. Them have to come out and a fight for not go behind the bars. I guess all them come out and I do. What this man come and talk about time out? Come tell me how that part become your son-in-law. You need to come tell me that. Which part your daughter made dog part? So till then get in this intimate relationship. Dog part used to come in your yard. Because normally sometimes when the daughter them say, I don't man they want to, sometimes the father them can't stop it, you know. And sometimes we carry on the youth and the father have to accept it. So dog part ever come in your yard yet? Yeah, dog part sit down on the dining table and eat dinner. And them are something for come tell me. If you and dog papa sit down in the dining room and have some dinner, these are the things you need to come tell me. And tell me how your daughter end up with dog pa. These are the things you need to come tell me. Don't come with no double story and gimmicks. Oh, Mark Golden got Obama at St. Thomas. How you know so Obama at St. Thomas?
Yeah.
At St. Thomas, so now I go now. Since Montague, Uncle did not talk at St. Thomas. Shut the fuck up, man.
Man, they can't help you. In left from St. Mary and go to St. Thomas, and if I know how that.
Then no Montague, no St. Mary Montague come from. So, some Montague uncle look like did have an old man link, bridging at St. Thomas. So Montague know the channel. So Montague come back to the said channel. True, she say, he soon will see it. So then good at talk about it, so this overthink dip on his mind, so he might flip it. Oh, never see smoke without fire still, you know.
Man. The other man give such man something in a battle.
So much place Andrew go for over. Andrew go India. He not get no more from St. Mary, so St. Thomas Andrew go now. Let me hear some more.
Wrap it in some carbon paper and tell him say no make sun.
Oh, so a carbon paper phone over your wrap now. And we want to tell us so no to make sun catch it. You want to hear them as here?
Right, catch it. Charge him a big money and tell him to make Sandra rub it down on him at night time.
So who rub long for you over for you? Andrew?
Oh, hold on there. So, hold on there. Breaks. A Mark Golden him I talk about, and he mentioned Mark Golden the wife in this. He really just mentioned Mark Golden the wife a while ago. Tom Tavares, FINSON. Hold on there. Wait. Hold up. Nah. Hold up. Wait a minute. There, he really just disrespected and violated and went there. Hold up. I mean, Mark Golden, the wife is not even in politics. Hold up, what? No, Lucy. I need to confirm first before we say anything. Hold on, wait. Mark Golden wife. Let me see. Her name is Sandra. Oh my God, he's talking about his wife. He's talking about his Sandra Airy Golden. Mighty God. So Tom Tavares FINSON is a scumbag. He is the lowest of the low. The man really gonna talk about the man's wife? Why the man mentioned the man's wife in this story? Him couldn't have no look restraint. The lady is not in politics. Eh? And as a black woman, they come violate. And as liberators support this. Only black people are liberators support this white man. And violate the man African queen. You see nothing wrong with that. Now me know why at our 5% Talk Your Mind TV remain very disrespectful to the members of the Jamaica Labour Party. Now me know why. These are the type of things. Unbelievable. That was such a low blow. When the man gone and the man wife rubbed down over upon him. Brother, hey yo, dog, listen man, you see? Man, let me stop. I'm getting triggered right now. Lord have mercy, I'm getting triggered.
A romantic rub down here over upon you. What do you hear them? So who rub down for you over upon you?
Charge him a big money and tell him to make Sandra rub it down on him at night time.
So who rub down?
Look on dirty terror and romantic you about skin off them teeth in a conference. When him said that. Look on it, look them now, not about them enough. All germs.
Feel over upon you, Andrew. A romantic rub down here over upon you. What do you hear them? This is a political meaning and this is them gimmicks and up the story. They don't have nothing constructive.
Not that
to say to the people them. Nothing. Why not address the shit water when I get the people them in the pipe? Why don't you come now and address the shit water and tell the people them what I'm going to do to rectify this problem? You don't come with double story. Remember shit still in the pipe. Remember the people them still consume shit water. You can't come with double story. I don't hear this next double story now. Because I'm telling you, so the circus is on, you know. So I hear the head for the circus. A matter of fact, you know. Before we make gonna hear the head chief for the circus, I want to hear this grade 1 labor right with a recruit. One thing I respect Mark Gordon in surrounding himself with be a bright intellect people. Saying Andrew want to surround himself with people who are willing to do corruption. Whether they want back of the class, in front of the class, at the side of the class, or on the ball field, on the school compound, or out of the school gate. Him no business. So long as he willing to do corruption, he might take on the Yankee bless what you deal with. So here this grade 1 counselor. Here's the she one counselor. She want the teacher to tell her now to hold out her hand and get some of the, you remember them first time at the belt in a school, some like a short one, with too much pick the hand, make her lick, it get shine. One of them leather belt, the lady I want. Only listen to this.
For the third term, under the Andrew Holness led administration. Alright, my workers, me couldn't go and a big one up.
JLP! Hey, me couldn't come tonight and I play this. You're mad. Me couldn't come tonight and I play this.
That is funny, honey. That's funny. Oh my God, that is funny.
Oh, no.
What did you say, bro? Come on now, dog. Come on, man.
What? Bro, what are you talking about, man?
What can go so? What can go so? What?
Me couldn't come tonight and I play this. Hold out that nigger, you piece of shit bag. Hold out that, you know if you collect taxpayer money. You need to find yourself in a one Jamal. You're not ready for this yet. Yeah, what kind of brand? What kind of brand you be? This look like I want to replica Mr. Vegas. What if Mr. Vegas, sister? Me couldn't come tonight and I play this. One, pull up the selector. Pull up the selector.
For the third term, under the Andrew Holness led administration.
Yeah,
Yo! Yo! No. People, and them a people I lead with. And them a people I get big money in. Hey, listen me, man. You know something I get involved in politics, but you know some feel like I have enough brains to make some of that money. I mean, I talk about serving the people, not talk about chop nobody, you know. I talk about I go do my job. But yo, Jano Star. Administry. Hey, me say the truth, so I set you free. And Michael Manley lady I talk about, you know. And Michael Manley, hey, Mikab, and Michael Manley lady I talk about. Let me rewind the tape, hold on.
Under the Andrew Holness led a term, under the Andrew Holness led third term, under
Yeah.
Yo, me say, tell you something, man. All lies will be exposed and there's nothing they can do about it. Yo, them are exposing themselves every single day. Every single day them are exposing themselves. Only listen to them something here. My God. Administry. Michael Manley. Andrew Wallace. And then when you see say, I'm gonna tell you something, you see, public speaking is not easy, you know. Public speaking is not easy. The first time I did any type of public speaking, may I tell you, my legs then feel like them a move and a wobble, but they not wobble. You understand? Remember when I do my first online presentation, I was so nervous. It never normal. But you know what I do? Me just work through the nerves. You are nervous enough, but you have to work through the nerves. I'm just work through the, thank you so much, Andel, for the gifts. Thank you for the roses. I'm just work through the nerves, them and the people. Me I tell you, know, till at the end of the presentation, my senior presenter, the expert, said, "Whoa, that was your first time? Man, you are built for this." I said, "Man, listen, I was nervous as hell." Hey, me tell her, I said, "Man, I was so nervous. My legs were shaking, but they weren't moving." Yes, I was nervous. So public speaking is not easy. But what I'm saying is, do some practice now. If you know, say, I know your strong point. Do some practice, man. Don't come for something, come embarrass yourself like this. Do some practice, man. You know, me have one friend where still follow me on TikTok. I'm a TikTok friend, me don't know her. But she a labor right. She want I more sensible labor right them still. She no bother you. When she come and see live, me see her name pop up and then it disappears. She just gone. She no bother you. I respect her for that. There are some labor right to come on the page and them get disrespectful. Them start spam foolishness on your page. And it just upsetting because when you look on the reality we are facing at Jamaica, me have family. Me know what going on at Jamaica. You feel me I say? And I like say, you can't trick me. Me know what going on at Jamaica. Me have family all over Jamaica. All of the issues them that they are telling us, we are communicating, we know what is going on in Jamaica. You feel me I say? And me have family we are labor right too. Me have family we are labor right. Okay, yeah. Me have family we are PNP. Me talk about die-hearted labor right and die-hearted PNP. But me are not die-hearted nothing. Because me have my own man and me have my own mind. You understand? I'm an independent thinker. I analyze what everybody say. I'm looking for the evidence. If you don't notice my platform, I just not really have time for foolishness. Once I realize say a foolishness I'm going with, I just not going to even entertain it no more. I cut off foolishness fast. I get old, I have less patience for foolishness. So when I say, you have some vlogger who say them a JLP vlogger and they see them just I tell straight life on them platform and they not show no evidence. Nothing at all, they don't have no reference to nothing what them I say. You can't listen to them people. I feel like, me know some people listen to them and clone them still and make them content, I understand. Sometimes it's nice to laugh off of them, but everybody different. And it just irritates me, I just can't do it sometimes. I can't do it sometimes, trust me. But anyway, back to administry. Yo, this was hella funny, man.
Couldn't come tonight and I play this. One, pull up the selector. Pull up the selector.
The third term, under the under the Andrew Holmes led administration.
Yeah, and Andrew Holmes bubblegum. Watch your wig. Watch your wig. Eh? Watch your wig. Eh? Lord have mercy, God. That's not disgrace, man. Andrew, you want to slap to, you know? I'm not worried. What is them and how you present to people? Eh? What is, Andrew, what is this you present to people? Eh? What is this?
Oh,
lady,
my God.
Don't do it again, yeah?
Don't do it again, yeah?
Don't do it again. Where you do it, John Crow? Go look at work, John Crow.
Oh my God.
John Crow, come down and go look at work. John Crow, come down and go look at work. Why Andrew is about to get a domestic work up on yard?
No, the views and opinions I'm talking about is not necessarily that of my own. But I agree with you when you say she don't do it. Don't do it again, miss. Please, I beg you. I'm not calling a drunk, I'm not this. But don't do it again. Don't do it again. Don't do it.
Oh. Why you not gonna look some clothes to wash?
Oh, Jesus.
Oh, what is for me? Lady, why you not gonna look some dirty clothes to wash? You forgot the day's work. This is not. Let me tell you something, you know. Let me tell you something. Damon Crawford, I want you to answer this lady. Damon, I just sorry for my boss.
The third term, under the Andrew Holmes led administration. All right, my workers, me couldn't go and a big one up.
JLP remind me of an artist that got to studio with 10 words and want to make 30 songs. What can goes on? But when it comes to education, I am the teacher.
No, me not lie still, you know. Damian Crawford analysis of the JLP has been so on point so far. His analysis of the Prime Minister and different members of the party has been, people think he's a joke him a make, but seriously, Damian Crawford really has put these people in the right descriptive frame necessary. It is a damn shame what we're witnessing, ladies and gentlemen. Surely it's a damn shame. No, sir.
I'm going to close because time is short. But you see, I know in every family there's disagreements. But when you go out there to vote for your MP, you're not only voting for your MP, you're voting for a man like Mark Golden, who is trustworthy and honest. I don't know what truths they will bring when that thing is tabled. But if you're surrounded by 40 thieves, maybe you are Alibaba.
The Integrity Commission is insisting that it cannot certify the Prime Minister's assets, liabilities, and income unless the Financial Investigations Division, FID, examines the matter.
Andrew, we can't ease up your favor, idiot. You must be mad. Andrew, we can't ease up. Andrew, no rest for the wicked.
FID is basically responsible for probing financial crimes.
Now, the Integrity Commission is seemingly concerned about the movement of millions of dollars among 3 companies associated with the Prime Minister, Dr. Andrew Holness. Andrea Chisholm has been reading the report and now joins us live. Andrea?
Well, Janella, the update comes as the long-awaited Integrity Commission report on the Prime Minister's statutory declarations was tabled Tuesday in the House of Representatives. executives. Now, we must point out that the report is 171 pages, so we're still going through the details. Plus, there's a special report as well as an addendum and other details. Now, the report shows that the Integrity Commission was mainly focused on 3 companies associated with the Prime Minister. The 3 companies that form part of the Integrity Commission's probe are Estate Bridge Development Company Limited, Imperium Investment.
Watch your nose. If you're funnel, watch your nose. Funnel.
Holdings Limited and Positive Media Solutions Limited. All 3 are linked to Prime Minister Dr. Andrew Holness. Due to the complexity of the matter, the Integrity Commission hired an independent forensic examiner to assess the financial transactions between the 3 companies and determine the true value of the investments. The authorities looked at bank statements involving the 3 companies. Those bank accounts were held at 3 financial institutions: the National Commercial Bank NCB, NCB Capital Markets, and Barita. Now, intercompany deposits among the 3 companies linked to the Prime Minister totaled roughly $473.2 million. Intercompany withdrawals amounted to roughly $427.2 million.
Where's the amazing grace? When I cook the Sunday rice and peas, and it's almost dry down and the heat make the pepper just swell up so like you want to have the pot cover. I want to throw salt on bullfrog.
That's for the period 2020 to June 2023. The Integrity Commission said records submitted for Imperium and the explanations from Dr. Holness do not fully account for the transactions. In addition, financial statements and other documentation from Imperium do not account for the movement of over $72 million from Positive Media to Imperium.
No. This is a good thing, so may I go over this, because you see, a lot of the people don't read the Integrity Commission report. They just take what the Prime Minister say, and then them run away with it and say, yeah, you know, them just try to fight the Prime Minister. People don't see why the Prime Minister's statutory declaration cannot be certified. Do you see why? The reason why, ladies and gentlemen, is because those monies cannot be accounted for. The explanation and the details that he gave does not substantiate how the money them go and the amount of money compared to what I talk about. So I want to know apart from Integrity Commission fender and start to really look critically upon the Prime Minister or the leader of Jamaica and ask yourself some critical questions. Huh? Why is it that this man can't certify him statutory declaration? Why is it him can't explain those wealth to the Integrity Commission? And if one thinks that the Integrity Commission is hard, make our foreign agency when I investigate him and see if you know they are prisoner already. All the asset them with a freeze, because if he can't explain it, them a freeze, you know. Until he can't explain it, I get frozen. You remember good. And this is what happens to any normal citizen that is in the situation that he is in. Nobody now go against his constitutional rights. None of that. Right? And when name Ed Boy said this. If you can't stand to eat, don't go in the kitchen. Remember when Andrew Holness when I go in the kitchen, or when I go like him a top chef boy RD, and how him a the king of integrity, and all the PNP them just don't know, and them not have a clue and all of this. You remember how he was being extremely critical of the things that the PNP were doing. You remember? If you don't remember, type remember. Remember all of the things that Andrew Holness was doing in his campaign to become the Prime Minister of Jamaica. All of you see him come now and I confess to the people and say, boy, this job is not an easy job. You know? This job is not an easy job. Only to say, I confess, say fail. Only to see that. The man is quietly confessing that he's failing and he's looking sympathy from his core base for them voting back in a third term. For quote unquote get things right. Well, guess what? After 9 years, you think say the people them will have PTSD from the 18 years of PG. Because some people have PTSD, you know, some people convince themselves say, oh, worst period them ever come across and oh, them never do this and them never do that. Only if you can see Andrew Holness give them in a 9 year, almost 10 year, 10 times worse, 100 times worse than what they ever experienced in the 18 years when PJ did in a power. You see? When they say you swap something for Black Monkey, oh, that's saying they go. You jump out of a pot and gone in a fire. The 18 years was the pot, you know. And we think that things did hot, you know. Right? We think that things did not go on good until we jump out of the pot and go in a fire and say, my God, then we're not going to survive this. At least in a pot they have a chance. In a fire, ash man. We don't see how things rough, we don't see how things tough. We don't see how cost of living gone up. Where is the lie? Which lie me tell? Not even one lie me not tell. Because if you not feel the cost of living going up, that means you're just rich and wealthy and you not think about money. Money is not a problem to you. Well, this is not the conversation for you. We're talking about people who are actually poor and middle class. Because the middle class is being affected by what they're doing right now. Yeah, and it's the truth. The truth is just the truth. It's just the truth, people.
Andrew is a thief. Honestly, say Andrew is a thief. Andrew is a thief. So yeah, the man that run a pickpocket on all around house thief. Whether on a big thief, little thief, small thief, or huge thief, or humongous thief like yourself, Andrew, on a thief.
Mighty God.
Andrew, you is a thief, brother. You want third term now for turn Jamaican people in a pauper.
My God.
Because if you get a third term now, you might start multiply by 3. When you multiply the 20 bank account by 3, Andrew, Jamaican people go walk and beg like a vagabond.
My God. When you say you want to get 28 more bank account times 3, MRE say, ask them what exactly PJ did to them. Pure lies. No, MRE, I am not going to discredit people's experience. If them say them go through something, them go through it. I never left it there so much. The other thing what I say, in some cases, a lot of those people were lazy. A lot of those people use education as their tool. A lot of them people they want to encourage dunceness. You feel what I deal with? A lot of those people have the mindset so they want handouts. And I then same people Andrew is a control right now by giving them handouts. And them don't realize getting handouts is not the best thing for them. Getting an opportunity to shine is the best thing for them. What do I mean by that? Well, an opportunity to shine is the housing program. Rent to own. You're a hard-working person. You don't have a salary, but you work for yourself. You probably do farming there, so you sell bag juice, you have one star along the road right there, so you can't go to the bank and get a loan. Everything you buy, you have to buy it in a cash. Well, you work, you pay your rent, and you rent on mortgage, and in a 3 to 4 years, depending on how fast you can pay off that, you own your own home. Rent to mortgage, right? Them thing the way I talk about, you know. When you're hard working, I just the opportunity they want, and you don't want the government to gain a house. You don't want the government to gain a handout, really. That's a handout. Giving you a house is a handout. If you don't earn, there's a big difference in earning. You keep. You have some people where they want handouts, and you have people who are hard worker. You remember the lady down Craft Market at Ochi, who said she don't want the government pay her bills, she want to be able to pay her own bills. That is the attitude of a winner. Those are the people I'm talking about. Those people in the 18 years was doing well under PJ. You see people that did lazy and didn't want handout, them they not do so well. You understand? They want to be constantly dependent on somebody. They weren't doing so well. So their experience might be exactly what I was describing because of that. But let's continue.
You must be mad, Andrew. Third term. Then you turn Jamaica in a republic, put a final court in a Jamaica. And then as so comes on your favorite in prison for profit business can boom, you know. Andrew, we know your plan, you know. I don't know if them know, but me know your plan.
My God.
When you join Jamaica in a republic, you know, remember you have the final court at Jamaica by your mind, you know, because you talk so. After you tell the people them say you go to CCJ, remember you have to change your word, you know, Andrew, change your mouth, you know. Your agreeing is that you know, Andrew, we know. See? So your plan, Andrew, is to become the president of Jamaica, install your final court in Jamaica, and all of this youth in Jamaica we are talking about Radam, you just going to lock them up, because you are going to be the judge and jury and executioner. Right. So you're going to lock them up now. So you're bridging now, you want to come invest in a prison now, and going to be the right time for you to come invest in a prison. Because you already start the foundation now at Froome, you know. Don't a land dialer, you know. So you take them and start the blueprint them, should in case the people them stupid and put in them. We know what you're doing, you know. So your bridging prison for profit can't start. So suck up now because if you're bridging in a Andrew want to invest in a prison, you know. No man now come invest in somewhere now get back no return pan. No. So if you might come invest in a prison, public-private partnership prison, you have to get back something by the money. You have to get back some return.
That's true, man.
Else you wouldn't say a public-private partnership prison. You would say you get a grant to build a prison. You wouldn't mention no public-private partnership prison. That means if the man come invest in a prison, he have to get back in turn for the money, return for the money. So when you become the president and install the final court, that means no privy council, no CCJ, so all of the corruption, Fia Marlin Malawo and the whole of the corruption. And Baba, that time, the think mouth, long mouth, Paula Lewin, I will get in position. When he holding away Pampas, we're not going to bring him back. And then the youth them at Jamaica suffer the consequence. Now the police are just come out and kill you. Now we can't go talk, we can't go do nothing. Andrew got stick up, you know. Andrew got stick up. You know, she said, remember, you know, you don't see what Andrew make up out already, you know. You don't need no eyeglass to see who is Andrew. So when I'm campaign now, you don't be stupid. And I like, back in the days when I take off my shoes and I walk in the river, I want to never know the type of character when be.
No, talk your mind and make a way I say ABR. I true. And the CCJ we want. The CCJ is an accessible court. You know what I mean? Where most Jamaicans are able to access, if not all, if they want to, you know, challenge. Like all right now. The CCJ would have fully active with all of them police killing there, you know. Because as straight as Supreme Court, some of them family have to carry the government, you know. Yes. You see, I'm going to tell you something. You see, the government have to start paying out millions to the citizens them. I want next thing to more the Jamaican people and do. I want the Jamaican people to get life insurance. More have to pick up Garfield. More have to pick up Garfield. You have a YouTuber named Garfield, he's a Jamaican, and he lives overseas. Brother Garfield, specifically, I got his name for YouTube. Brother Garfield. Him talk about religion and them something. History and them things, right? And that's the school that I come from. I come from the school of Kabu, you know. And something there, you know. Brother Garfield podcast. We come from this, I want to fight this. Yeah man, Brother Garfield podcast. I come from the school of Mutabaruka. I come from the school of Kabu. And that school that I come from, you know. I graduate from that school there. Well, I really graduate, but you know, we learn the lesson there. Yeah, because we graduate and I like it better than in school. But you can't stay in school for your whole time. That's all. So we graduate from that school there. And that's the origin of my awakening and into seeing the world the way me see it right now. That was the inception. Brother Garfield is also at school. I have one brother named Brother Sarnetta TV. I graduate at the school there too. You see me? And me there so right now, my own man, my own mind, my own ideas, and my own decision independently. You get what I say? And I tell you. Hold on there. 1 second. We need the CCJ people. We need the CCJ. Understand? I'm more of a big up Kabu and Mota because they don't stop bonfire and they stop encourage youth them, encourage people to get involved in our own liberation. And you see, a lot of the things that when them been said, we need to connect with Africa. We haven't done it. And guess what? Africa is the place to be. Whether I don't want to believe it or not, in the direction that Africa going on right now, trust me. What make you think the Chinese them down there? Heavy. What make you think Russia always keep a good relationship with Africa? You think Russia idiot? Russia know what time it is, you know. Russia good still, you know, but Russia know what time it is. Russia knows, say, the race of the black people is not going to be held down forever. There's going to be a global rise of the African states, and they're going to free themselves from Western colonizers. You understand? And they're going to, you notice, I'll be a military leader. You see, I take front and center. And the most important one, Ibrahim try, but I think they try to kill him so hard. Right now, they try to find him every day they can. You understand? I just try to cover certain things over here so sometimes. Because people, it's like it go over on the head. There's a lot of things that I would love to dive into, you know, guys, but I haven't found the audience to dive into it yet. You know? It's not, I'm not find the audience yet. I'm not think already. I don't think already. I really don't. Some conversation I'm more of here for them, I have just roll out. The conversation around the government is pretty linear, it's pretty basic. You know, we as a people know what we want for ourselves. And I think it's very simple. If the government is not giving that, you vote them out. And you're voting the government that is operating under your best self-interest, not the party. Not because them are green, not because them are orange. Are they one advocating, planning, preparing to serve your best interest? What policies do they have in play? I don't care if a man or woman are in the party. Are you a good leader? What kind of leadership traits you have? You know what I mean? Those are the things that matter to me. Those are the things. I don't care about your gender. Are you going to get the job done? Period. No excuses. You see me? And that's how we're supposed to. Yo, but tell you something, man. The Jamaican people need to understand, say, we are, and I talk to my TV say this a lot, and people, and we are the boss, you know. Yo, on the notice how the JLP are come through humble. On the notice how they when I go on arrogant to a day, and then she say, fire there them till now, because people ain't get serious and decide to them a vote them out. Only not see how them a beg. Only not see how them a plea. Eh? But don't be fooled, ladies and gentlemen. It's still a fox in a sheep clothing. As soon as you don't give them back power, radam! Third term of, you see 3 hours in a cash pot? Good. But don't talk.
Remember, I'm showing them true colors. Him come out and say car seat for the taxi man them. Car seat. So, the baby mother have to go buy a car seat in order for the morning and pick them for travel in a taxi. And the taxi man have to go buy a couple of car seat and put in them trunk. So that means them.
Big up talking, man. We really have to go do one video upon the letter, but I don't know if I'm going to go live. Feel like I'm going to just do one video about the letter. What I see, but listen, me you are going to make the news.
Welcome back to Primetime News.
Special welcome to viewers on onespotmedia.com as well as TVJ International in the Cayman Islands.
Up first this evening, complete devastation as a family is left in mourning after a father tragically lost his life in the Rio Cobre in St. Catherine Sunday night.
The vehicle he was traveling in veered off the flat bridge and plunged into the river. Divers ran to his rescue in the black of the night, but to no avail.
Here's Romano Lyons with that story.
10:41 p.m. Sunday, the driver of this van clearly slows down as 2 incoming vehicles approach him. Then almost halfway over the bridge, the vehicle kept going left, ultimately plunging into the Rio Cobre, which has claimed many lives in freak accidents. And judging by this video obtained by our news center, at least 30 seconds passed before anyone went to his rescue. 2 drivers even crossed the bridge since, seemingly unaware of what happened mere seconds before. It's understood that the man, Noel Patterson, was a father who lived in the parish. Ultimately, these were the men who went to his rescue, desperately trying to pull him from the vehicle and out of the water in the dark, guided by headlights from a vehicle. One man atop the vehicle tying a cord to his foot, another still on the bridge aiding. Now, when our news team visited the scene today, the vehicle was being removed from the river. Some of the rescuers were still on the scene.
Seatbelt, kill him. Seatbelt. Mash him up. Yes, I tell you. Whole power and then I put and save him, but the seatbelt.
Want to hear that? The man said the seatbelt kill him. Yo, me tell you something, man. You see, me not say enough for your seatbelt, but you have to just make Jack guide you. You understand what I say? Because that can't happen for you. Your seatbelt can lock, and you can't get it pulled. And it will kill you. It will choke you. It will crush your pressure your organs, them your lungs. Seatbelt. If you don't want knife, you cut that and move. Remember me tell you, shovel. Whereas if you have somebody who have size and you extend the seatbelt all the way through, seatbelt. You know what man say? Seatbelt kill the man.
Diving into the Rio Cobre to rescue individuals is the norm for them. That's why some of them are demanding help.
We can't stay on spot. We can't turn here now. As you say, if we get a little fee now, everything all right. We want gears. We want money too. But
you know, see a long time here. The man them are asked for. The man them a flat bridge are ask for money and gears. Why go and splash the G? A long time I hear the man them a ask for money and gears, you know. So why the things say that the things say they give them gears and everything they already. So why be surprised? I'm not even surprised. Let's continue.
Want some man where people die the bridge at all time can save a man car. Whenever time is something over there, we know the passport, you know. So you see if we get paper and rotate, like say we have a 10 away now. It bridge not empty. A man did it all the while because we have a PDF again.
Meanwhile, Alfonso Grenell, manager of Grenell's driving school, says if a driver isn't familiar with the area, the recommendation is to go slow. But even with familiarity, the same caution.
You go approximately 20 to 30 % less than the posted speed limit. So the speed limit is say 50. You should probably go 50 kilometers per hour. You should be going approximately 30 or 25, even because the more treacherous the area is, the slower you want to go. The shape of the road will cause what we call centrifugal force, which is going to actually throw the vehicle, if you're going right, the vehicle to the left because of the corner.
Ramada Lyons, TVJ News.
I'm going to tell you. Yo, did you walk one?
Yeah, my boy. Even though I just come in, but I have this thing to say because so much busy I couldn't get the car, I see that video there in a Bolo.
Yeah.
I just try to get a local 2 cents, my local 2 cents on the video, see?
Yeah.
Because observing the video at first,
Yeah.
It's 2 things only come to mind, At the hours of the night, the person probably tired,
Yeah, look at you fall asleep. What else to do?
Yeah, the really don't seem reckless, the person reckless.
No,
we used to be able to travel all the way off a river road with some little sharp, with those sharp corners before you reach the bridge.
Yeah.
If you know, river road.
Yeah.
You see me? You have to be alert at some point.
Yeah.
You see me?
Yeah.
But I swear that video is either influence
yeah, like alcohol, no.
Yeah.
Is it them tired yeah, for real.
It can be also a stroke. Sudden strokes.
Well, them are going to do an autopsy and see what's going for that.
Yeah. Medical history can even show it probably can be epilepsy. I don't know what I say.
Yeah.
Taking something of the sort at the same time too.
Yeah, you hear me?
To the experience at that where I like it more. Come me did that upon a project in a disco today.
Yo.
Yeah.
Yeah, you hear me?
Yeah.
Oh, you just hear me now. Okay, now we know what to do. Me I say, he look like he's like we are saying either I'm intoxicated or no matter go do an autopsy and find out what's going on, if I just tired or what. Yeah, because he really look like just a tiredness or some loss of control. And the vehicle has gone overboard, brother.
Middle of the bridge. Then you start the encounter with the bombs, the speed bumps on the bridge.
And there was no correction. The vehicle was yeah. You never see no correction at all. Yeah.
No braking, no immediate braking, no immediate turning, nothing. Just straight to it. You understand?
Real man.
Anything of the time. But just to share the experience with
Why your audio clouded up, Portmore and get breeze like a rat, I want to go over there. We can't hardly hear you, but we have to know.
Yeah. But just say the share, I got a project in Discovery Bay. And them have another project in Montego, get the company, so I do the work for. Sending down now some equipment down to Kingston. So apparently no one is there in the night to travel with the driver, but it has to be a night job off.
Oh!
So of course now them contact me and ask me to, follow the driver to Kingston. We should have come back in tomorrow, the other day.
Yeah.
You understand? And with that now coming in to we call that Montreal. Go Montreal, the driver, that amount of places, I say, just stop like you feel tired, you have cash, you can hold a vibes or whatever.
Yeah.
But I mean, to bring in the equipment, right? We are bringing housing equipment, I don't want to name it. But we are bringing housing equipment. And at the same time, Me and the truck are coming. I realized that the truck are drift. We almost look up somebody walking on the sideline.
What you say?
So when me turn and look, I realize the driver fall asleep.
Yeah.
So I hold the steering now. To balance back the truck back on the road. But by then now, through holding the steering and turning, putting back the truck on the road because a specific way of going now.
Yeah.
You understand? Yeah, so on the right hand side would that be a mountain side, same way with them would have curved to the road.
Right.
You understand? So we are coming from the north coast heading back to the south coast, you understand?
Yeah.
By then now, in the wake up now, got back in himself and start to fight me for the steering.
Yeah.
Not aware where the vehicle is or the truck is positioned.
Right.
But when we let go the steering now, so we let go the force, alright, pull up the handbrake on him. You understand?
Yeah.
So the truck will just stop where it is or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
Where the truck stop now, we stop right at the edge to in front of a house off the roadway. So where the truck is above the house, I would right in front of the doorway.
Mighty God.
You know when we are yes, and I say no, settle yourself, calm down, see truck stop. So by the time we get into settle and calm down, the truck did end up park and one of the pipe there, you know, the metal pipe where them run through the inside.
Water pipe.
Right, the water pipes, right. So the weight half of the equipment so you're carrying out every feet say burst it.
But oh Lord.
The pipe.
Oh Lord.
So by the time you look out now the truck start to peel here because every water would start to tear with the soil from the side.
And when this up, brother?
Okay, hold on man. Let's see if you not so we tell you when. I think at 2019.
Oh yeah, gosh man. 20. My God. That sounds serious.
Yeah. But so, and then the truck into the back of the truck, the tail of the truck. Because when we fall off the truck, slide off of the hillside, off of the road now, you know.
Yeah.
And fall in down on the hill now, you know. Drive upon it, me still I watch and I hope for the best, you know. Me alone still keep conscious, I have a steady mind, you know.
Yeah.
But when we end up come out of that truck, Bolo, we end up the back of the truck, forcing the front door to the house where we fall in front of half of the roadway. Yeah, so the truck almost could have fallen on top of the house.
Yeah.
And that side would have been the tool room side.
Boy, you have to be careful when you have the house, man. Could you, man? Can you imagine a whole truck go drop on your house, brother?
Right.
My
so the point
God.
I try to make, it might not be carelessness, it's just because just be a dedicated person also. That is my point, you know?
Yeah, man, me understand what you say, man. Yeah, man, me understand what you say.
A dedicated husband who say he must reach home to his family. As wise, you know, on a positive note, I kind of put all I got to say this, you understand?
Right.
Yeah, but it all said, you know, condolence to the family. You understand?
All right, my boss.
That's sad.
Situation.
Yeah, man.
All right, my brother. Look over. Boy, you hard, you bad boy. You have hang up. You hard, you terrible.
Yeah.
Breeze wicked over there, boy. Breeze wicked over there. Dr. Dayton Campbell.
Part 2 now of my interview with the General Secretary of the People's National Party, Dr. Dayton Campbell. And last week we ended the program by talking a little bit about, you know, just your road to becoming the youngest member of parliament ever for the People's National Party. I think you think that they're about number 3 on the list overall of youngest members of parliament. And you were reflecting on, you know, just people's understanding of the role of MP and how so much of it is about what happens in the constituency, but not what actually happens in Parliament. Let's talk a little bit about what happens in the constituency. What is required to actually make that work?
Well, so essentially what you're doing is making representation on behalf of the people. So the idea is that all, whatever number it is, of persons that reside within that constituency can't go to, say, NWA to make representation for the road. So they elect one from amongst them to go and make the representation for them. So you have to look at the issues and figure out what are the issues that are affecting the people. It's not only about you. You can't just come and impose what you want to do on the people. So you have to first do the consultation. And the Social Development Commission, SDC, does community profiles. So you can have an idea as to what the issues are for the people and how they've prioritized them. In most parts of rural Jamaica, you have infrastructural challenges: road, lack of potable water, housing, land titling, electricity, and now, broadband internet. And then you have employment-related issues. And 80% of the economic activity in rural Jamaica is directly linked to agriculture. And then you have small businesses and, education from early childhood all the way up to university level, tertiary level, and also continuing adult education. And healthcare, in a similar way, primary healthcare, secondary healthcare, and then youth and community activities. They're likely to fall somewhere within those. So you have to then look at those and see which issues they are relevant and how you're going to use those to transform the area that you represent. To get a road done is not up to just the MP alone, because you have to get the approval for it. So what I tried to focus on was the things that I had direct control of, because especially like what happened to me in my second term, when you are the MP but the other party forms the government, you're not going to get a lot done based on how resources are distributed. And so I focus on using my medical training to offer that back to the people. And so I started doing back to school medicals, and I used to do about 30 locations each year. I think over the 8-9 years that I was there, I did about 15,000 of them free of charge. Did talks in the church about high blood pressure, high blood sugar, diabetes, about prostate cancer and the need for screening and those things, and signed up persons, so they could get the NHF card and JADEP at the time. They've now merged it. And, education. As I said, education is really the vaccine against poverty. Regardless of what persons are saying, even if you give somebody some money, if you give them money and they don't have a certain level of education, they're going to lose it.
Exactly.
As in a meeting, person.
Very good point. Hey, that is what they call giving the person fish or teaching them how to fish. When you educate somebody and teach them how to fish, when they give them money, they give them fish. And if they don't know how to fish, the money is not going to be of great use to them. That's a fact.
Education can I said, yes, that is true, but it can afford you. It gives you the opportunity to afford what you want to eat, right? So you have to make that investment in it, and you have to be balanced at the same time. There are those people who the education is not what they need, but they still need that drain clean because it's at risk of the soil erosion and affecting their homes. So they still need that done as well, and take a balanced approach to what you're doing. So that's how I approached it. I did a second chance initiative, which was essentially geared towards giving females who would have gotten pregnant or something like that, or males that would have been involved in gang or anything like that, giving them a second chance to become something. And we ended up offering about 15 different areas. The hospitality areas, so like food preparation, bartending, those things. Then we realized we needed some more hands-on things for the meals, so we did woodwork and plumbing and those things. And, we had a truck driving program which allowed some persons to migrate to Canada with their entire family, and they've gotten a real opportunity to make a meaningful change in their life and that of their family. Clearly there were things that were not done. I lost, right? So clearly there were things that were not done, and those are mostly infrastructural things that I couldn't have done because I didn't have access to the resources. So there were still bad roads, there's still community without water, including where I'm from up in Bamboo. There's still areas that we wanted to do health centers and they were not done. So you still had those issues there. And
When you think about all of these different are you frustrated? I mean, you grew up in your own circumstances, so you know your circumstances and those of your community. But now you get the entire profile of the parish and you see the real needs. How do you deal with it?
It is frustrating. When you look at the data and it says to you that only 24% of the constituency has access to potable water. You're like, what are we doing? 60 years after independence. You look at the road network and you realize that, I mean, a lot of it is in a deplorable state. You look at the healthcare facility and you know, the health centers that are in the rural areas, there isn't a doctor that is there. Which is what you really want to do. You want to make primary health care the focus so that persons that don't have an emergency or an accident don't end up in the hospitals, but they actually seek care at the facility. But in order for that to happen, they have to be properly equipped, they have to properly staff.
They won't go there if
there's nothing there, they can't go there. So you have to see how you develop those. How do you lure some of the medical professionals to go to those areas? And you have to incentivize them, right? I think that you have to say to them that in order for them to specialize, they have to do a year in rural Jamaica, for example, or something of that sort. So, you know, you ensure that you have a constant supply of doctors going out to the rural areas so that persons can be seen. So it is concerning at times when you look at it. The number of students that are leaving school with 5 subjects to include math and English is still only 18%. That's less than 1 in every 5. And you know what the end result of that is going to be. These youngsters that are not meaningfully engaged, they're going to be recruited into nefarious activities and they're going to become a burden to the society. So that's one of the points I was making earlier, that, you know, when you come into politics, you come with a lot of energy, a lot of bright ideas, and you want to change things, and then, you know, it slowly chips away at that, and you have to remind yourself every now and then.
Hello?
Yeah, Bolo, what's up, man?
Yeah, I'm on the live, you know. I'm live right now.
Yeah, man, I know you're on the live, man. I'm trying to call you.
Yeah, but when I finish up the interview, yeah, almost done. You call him up.
Okay, let me just left with me and left with you. Let me just left with you when I left with you, just a couple of seconds. What I was asking me about is that there was a debate going on last night, I think, with Dayton Campbell and Horace Chang, and for the other two sisters again, the finance minister for the JLP and the other lady here for the PNP.
That's about it's up for CVM.
Yes. But me no see headline, me no see no headline of it, like nothing. Can you take a time to debate on that, something that will get some more info on it?
Well, get a little I mean, if them not put it up, if CVM not put it up, they can examine it. Yeah, CVM have a YouTube channel, so more than likely, we would have done on YouTube, but I don't know, but check still.
Yeah, man, because I mean, like all these things, you know, I mean, like the headline news don't bring it all to the public, and I mean, I say, why them hide these things?
What do you mean?
Why them hiding these things from them?
TVJ, you talk about?
Come again?
May I say if you talk about TVJ?
Yes. Then don't bring. Why they don't bring out these things?
Well, I mean, it's a CVM story, but they can bring it still.
Exactly, but I mean, like, it is for the public. It's not for them to just sit down and take a debate and just watch it and then keep it to themselves. They must bring it to the public. The public need to see it, or see what's going on. I mean, like, this is why the Prime Minister, I mean, like, Mark G said, him have a hard fight ahead because the media house them buy out by Andrew Holness, and it seems like that's the truth because something like that go on last night and nobody have no clues about what's taking place. Nobody have heard of bulletin.
Yeah, hear me? May I say Mark Goldie never said Andrew buy out the media house, and he never said that. He said the media
No, I
house
will. The media house is buyed out, sell out or something like that.
Yeah, them don't cover the PNP readily. That's a fact. You know, them kind of suppress the PNP thing.
Yeah, them sell out, Virgin. The media house them sell out, honestly.
Yeah, we are of
that
opinion, but we just not say. G never said that specifically. But
yeah, understandable. Let me rephrase back that point.
Yeah,
that point to the public, you know what I mean?
I'm looking at CVM TV right now and I cannot find the video. I can't find it.
Andre is the one gave us a little peek of it last night.
Yeah, Andre is
and said why Andre Arton, gave us a little piece of it last night.
Oh.
If you go for Andre Arton things for last
Instagram.
night, you may can see a little thing of it.
In Instagram?
I think on YouTube.
Oh, so Andre Arton have a YouTube page too?
Well, his platform is what? Up on YouTube, me always go
Andre Stevens, you're talking about Andre Arton.
Huh?
You're talking about
Stevenson. Sorry. Sorry. Stevenson, Andre Stevenson, yeah.
Yeah, because I was confused. I was like, what? Alright.
Yeah, sorry about that, brother.
Yeah, man,
I mixed it up his name.
I saw it on there. I did see it.
Yeah, man, he bring us a little piece of it last time, but we didn't get to see it all of because, so, you know, I would get up this morning and I try to search her time in a see.
Yeah, and it's funny, Favor Williams did not show up and she was on there.
That's what that is the one I want to put some fire upon.
Yeah, that's insane.
That is the reason.
She's a finance
minister. This is the reason why we call you, Bolo. This is the reason why we call you, Bolo. Because we know your man, they put fire upon that.
Yeah, because that said, listen, there's so much things I need to talk about, and real life is life. You see me? So me I try to balance everything. Trust me. Life is life, and then we have all of these things to talk about. But that is insane. That's actually insane that she did not show up. How do you have a finance minister?
Exactly.
How you have a finance minister that you're confident in, says the JLP, but she's supposed to go to a debate and she's the only one that didn't show up?
This is what I'm talking about. This is the reason why I call you, brethren. This is the reason why I call you and try to inform you about this. Because you need to do a video on this, brethren.
Yeah, for real.
Trust me.
For real.
Yeah.
Alright,
no jump back on the clock. No,
yeah, man, respect. Yeah, that's crazy.
All right.
Thanks for the call.
All right, blessed.
Boy, man, tell you, favor. Man, oh man, they don't like you, lady. Them really don't like Favor with them. Them really don't have the confidence that Favor with them. Because, you know, to the brother's point, I mean, and Andre brought it up. Andre asked the critical question. You know, why wasn't she there? You know, that it's kind of weird. Kind of weird. And see, I'm looking at Dr. Dayton Campbell's story on Instagram. And yeah, they was ready. They were ready. You know, the PNP was ready for the debate. The one thing I know about politics, you see, when you are confident in your abilities, you love to debate. When you're confident about your abilities, so this is an indictment on what's your name? This is an indictment. Patsy, right? Thank you for the follow. Or you unfollow me. I walk on. Patsy, right? Unfollow me. Anyway, yeah. Favor. You don't look good. I'm telling you, Favor, it don't look good none at all, miss. You have again exposed yourself. You know what I mean? But we don't want to go all over the place with a live stream, yeah? And right now, I'm there almost 3 hours. So I'm going to end this one. I'm going to live again. My talk about favor and also more than likely I'm going to go over the Integrity Commission report and read it through because it was an extensive letter and it deserves, because it's our business. We the people of Jamaica, I know I am very interested to find out what is going to be the end result of all of this. You know, where the corruption is concerned, we want to see, you know, some results here.
From your advice, you know, it's a unique one. All right, the workers.
For the third term, under the Michael, under the Andrew Holness-led administration.
Under the Andrew Holness-led administration. We couldn't go in a big no. Under the Andrew Holness-led administration. If we give the Jamaica Labour Party a third term,
yeah,
Jamaica is going to produce a lot of Bella.
So you hear that? Aromatic say if we give Jamaica Labour Party a third term, they're going to produce a lot of Bella. That's the lady we talk about administration. That's a sound argument, my boss.
So therefore, we cannot do that. So therefore, the third term is not looming. The third term is booming. Because we don't want more Bellas in Jamaica. So I am going to move on Jamaica. And here I have Dean Jones, Councillor for the Trinityville Division in Western St. Thomas, and also Chairman of the Board of Management for the Seafood High School. And I want you to listen to this presentation of the JLP Councillor and the Chairman of Board of Director for the Seafood High School, Dean Jones. Take it away.
Resonate deeply with our journey you are about to embark on as you step into the next chapter of your lives. I encourage you to carry the theme with you in your heart and your mind. Life is a journey. With each step of the way, you have opportunity to learn, grow, and to evaluate. To embrace changes with open arms, for it is through changes that we find our new opportunities. Let your action be guided by a clear sense of purpose, understanding, and drive you that they ignite your passion and that they give your strength and your meaning through purpose. It is a compassion that will guide you through your upcoming. To the parents and guardians, loved ones, thank you for your unwavering support. On behalf of these remarkable individuals you have encouraged and satisfied have played a vital role in their success. To the teachers and administrative staff and auxiliary staff, your dedication and commitment, your nurturing the young minds have laid a strong foundation for the future to guide them individually, and your impact indelible. Congratulations once again, class of graduation of 2024. God be with you all. May your paths be clear and that your vision be strong. Walk good and enjoy the rest of your lives. May God bless you all.
North Jamaica, when you take into consideration that Dean Jones, Councillor for the Trinityville Division in Western St. Thomas, and the Chairman of the Board of Management for the Seafood High School, Now you see why we have to produce people like Bella. We are going backward. Jamaica is in reverse.
No, we have to reverse that curse, yeah. No, seriously, we have to reverse this curse. I cannot go into further elaboration, but because more in the life, but there's so much to talk about. No, this is bad. This is bad. But favor, you know, me just I think I may say, I want if I sick, favor sick. I want if favor was not feeling well. I know they love saying about, you know, they use the female card a lot, you know. Favor, were you sick, Favor? In faith, peace, productivity, and prosperity. 13 hours ago, Favor put up this. 1 day ago, she put up this. She just put up this 1 minute ago. I remember the early days of the JLP administration in 2016 when Jamaica's special economic zone was getting off the ground. Fast forward 2025, Jamaica has 111 companies in 204 locations. Congrats to all the work to get the SEZs to this point. So Favor, they're not sick. So Favor, what happened to the interview, Favor? Favor, they're very active, Favor. Very active. Yeah, you've been very active, Favor. Your Instagram is popping. You've been working, Favor. So what happened to the debate? In Favor? Something, alright? Something just ain't right. I wanted to give Favor the benefit of the doubt, ladies and gentlemen, that she indeed was, she indeed was sick, and that's why she couldn't make, that's why she couldn't make the debate. But to my surprise, Favor has been very active, ladies and gentlemen, on her social media. So, Favor, I guess you dumped the debate. I guess you're in hiding. What else you want me to say? Huh? My boss just called me a while ago. It looked like Favor really ducked the debate, brother. I'm gonna try to give her benefit I don't, but when we go look on her social media, she's very active. She didn't mention anything of being sick or anything like that. I don't think she even mentioned any. Was there a letter to say whether or not Favor was, was there a letter to say that she was, she wasn't gonna make it? I don't think so. I've not heard of that. So it's like, I don't know. But anyway, see y'all later. Maybe in the next 3 hours or 2 hours. Line something up, alright? Peace be with y'all, man. It's your brother Bolo VNR, and I'm out. Later, TikTok. Bolo VNR clips. Later, Bolo VNR clips. Big up on yourself. Bolo VNR 2.0. See you later. Appreciate y'all.